Yes, I know that corruption existed before the creation of mankind. That should not be the reason for us to innocent it. My decision is to eliminate corruption so that our posterity cannot be affected by it. As we all know that corruption is a great menace that has been in existence long before the creation of mankind. Overcoming it is a
I tell the Liberian people they owe me so much because I produce chief justices, I've produced bank governors.
time of struggle, but not impossible. As I said previously that corruption is a great menace, indeed it is. Why am I saying so? It is because corruption
because there's a total breakdown of law and order in Liberia. There's no government on the grounds because of Mr. Tiller and Kumar irresponsible decisions that he made.
suggesting us to be his slavish victims. As for me, I consider corruption to be the laziest warrior because it needs the support of our spirit and bodies to accomplish its goals. If it's our spirit and bodies is needed before corruption become implemented, then why can we not say no to corruption?
It's all about journalism, right? High school journalism. That constitutes this press club. Press itself mean what? Journalists, right?
That is my question. Now we have reason to why you people were listening for. Why? Why can we not think of our dignity? Why can the government not stop being in self-interest? Why can we not stop practicing those dubious behavior in our educational system? Why can the government not think about the off-handed people? Why are we still considering the presidency office of Mama Liberia to be a term? Why should we deviate from studying our note then later move to the teacher with bribery? Why? See, I'm not demanding you to believe in what I'm saying, but don't take these for granted. Just implement the following and see how we can defeat corruption. I rest my case. Ali Matata Fufani.
Ali Matata Fufani,
Yes.
can we defeat corruption?
Yes, we can.
But did you know that corruption existed before the creation of mankind?
Yes, I know that corruption existed before the creation of mankind. That should not be the reason for us to innocent it. My decision is to eliminate corruption so that our posterity cannot be affected by it. As we all know that corruption is a great menace that has been in existence long before the creation of mankind. Overcoming it is a
I tell the Liberian people they owe me so much because I produce chief justices, I've produced bank governors.
time of struggle, but not impossible. As I said previously that corruption is a great menace, indeed it is. Why am I saying so? It is because corruption
Because there's a total breakdown of law and order in Liberia. There's no government on the grounds because of Mr. Tiller and Kumar irresponsible decisions that he made.
suggesting us to be his slavish victims. As for me, I consider corruption to be the laziest warrior because it needs the support of our spirit and bodies to accomplish its goals. If it's our spirit and bodies is needed before corruption become implemented, then why can we not say no to corruption?
It's all about journalism, right? High school journalism. That constitutes this press club. Press itself mean what? Journalists, right?
That is my question. Now we have reason to why you people were listening for. Why? Why can we not think of our dignity? Why can the government not stop being in self-interest? Why can we not stop practicing those dubious behavior in our educational system? Why can the government not think
let me know. Yeah, so wherever you are, however you are joining us, we'd like to say you are wholeheartedly welcome. Wherever you are, however you are joining us, welcome to the Quality Breakfast Show. The Quality Breakfast Show is a 2-hour programs that comes to you every working day from Monday to Friday, right there live on Quality TV Liberia. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, we'd like to say welcome to the first edition of Quality Breakfast Show. So wherever you are, let me do some adjustment right here. Okay, so wherever you are, if you are getting me, just let us know. My name is Ambassador Kona Rufus. I am your usual presenter and producer of the program Quality Breakfast Show. So currently we are streaming live on our Facebook page and as well as our YouTube channel. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, we would like to say what a pleasant way to welcome you this morning to the first edition of the Quality Breakfast Show, right? So it's going to be very much interesting. It's going to be educative. Trust me, this show is going to be educative. It's going to be entertaining as well, and it's going to be informative. So wherever you are, help us to share the live video, invite others to join on the breakfast show this morning. So there are lots of things that have been happening since the weekend. You know, the weekend. Many people do not like Monday. Many people do not like Monday, including me. I read not like Monday. You know, sometimes I'll go for the weekend break. We just want for the weekend break to continue. But how be it, Monday have to come and for us to resume the people's job. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, yeah, we'd like to say you are wholeheartedly welcome. This is Quality Breakfast Show. So lots of things have been happening since last week. You may be aware, last week the President of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Newman Boakai, they began and they concluded their first retreat, the first cabinet retreat. Yeah, it started on May 23rd. Yeah, the cabinet retreat. I think it was successful because it started and they ended on Saturday. So yeah, a lot of things happened during that retreat. We got lots of information coming out from the retreat. So we love to say kudos to the President of the Republic of Liberia for the successful holding of a first cabinet retreat. So let us say kudos to them. Also during the week, we also listened to the Commerce Minister, right? The normal thing, the issue has to do with rice. You know, the rice issue in Liberia is not a small thing. I told someone, I say you can play with Liberia and other thing, but you don't play with our rice business. Yeah. So the Commerce Minister, he announced an increment in the price of the 5% Indian barbell rice, which of course the President of the Republic of Liberia came back. He said no, he disagreed with the decision, and he met the rice importers, and the government also announced that the rice should not be increased. According to information I'm getting, the price of rice have gone back to a normality. Some people that have been able to buy rice, according to them, they are buying 3,400 now, right? But before that, when the Commerce Minister made the proclamation, the announcement, there was an increment in the price of rice. People started to buy rice 4,000, 4,003, up to 4,005. All of Mosorado County, people were paying up to 5,000-6,000 for a 25 kg bag of rice. Yeah, but according to information I'm getting, the price of the rest have gone back to normality. So that is a good news. If it has gone back, that is a good news for us as Liberians. Because you know now rest our rest is our national anthem, right? It's our national anthem. When we wake up early in the morning, majority of us want rice. When we are during the daytime, we want rice. During the nighttime, we go to bed, we want rice. Yeah, although it's not too okay for the body, but this is Liberia, and this is what we are able to provide, and we love it a lot. So last week, the week before last, businesses on the Japan Freeway, right, around the Jacobtown Black Gina area, it was stopped because of the riot between citizens of the Black Gina community and officers of the Liberian National Police. So we've been carrying all of these things in our airlines. We carry them in our airlines. So wherever you are, these are some of those things that happen during the week. Like I said, this is a 2-hour program. Sorry, today I don't think we'll be able to get in contact with our county correspondent, but hopefully tomorrow we are expected to join them. So lots of things. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, invite your friends, tell them the Quality Breakfast Show has begun, the QBS have begun, and it's going to be very, very much interactive. So let me go for this short break and return as we go into our program.
Hello, are you looking for a place to get an affordable and durable electronic materials? Worry no more. The Quality Business Center has all of your answers. At Quality Business Center, we have original chargers for any types of phones and computer, wireless microphone for your recording and live stream, tripod, headphones, chargeable fans, Bluetooth speakers, and many more. Contact Quality Business Center today on 0770 609147 or 0555 777 102. We are located opposite the Art Clinic Junction, 72nd Community in Pineville City. Rush now at Quality Business Center at the Art Clinic Junction, 72nd Community in Pineville to get all of your electronic material. When you get there, tell Maurice Cissé, our Ambassador Conan Rufo sent you. Hello, are you looking for a place to get
wherever you are, however you are joining us? So the Quality Breakfast Show, welcome back to the Quality Breakfast Show. The Quality Breakfast Show, like I said, is a 2-hour presentation, right? That comes to you every working day from Monday to Friday. But the good part is today is the first edition. So if you are just joining us, you are not late. It's the first edition of the Quality Breakfast Show. On the show, there are lots of things that are going to be happening, right? On the show, there are lots of things going to be happening. We are going to be bringing our studio guests on the show for to discuss a series of national issues, series of things that affect the life of Liberians. We're going to discuss about them, and we are also going to be talking about. I'm going to have a time where you out there will be able to speak with your leader, probably the president, your district representative. You know, we're going to give you time for the program for that, so you'll be able to speak to your leader, so your leader will be able to listen to you as to what are some of those things that are happening around your surrounding, right? So we are going to give you the time for you to be able to speak with your leader on the show as time goes by. So like I said, we are also going to be speaking with our county correspondents. We're going to be speaking with our county correspondents. So throughout the program, we're going to have a time where we will contact our county correspondent, so they will be able to let us know what are some of the latest happenings in their various locality, in the outside of the nation's capital, Monrovia, so that others will be aware of as to what are happening in those counties, the rest of the 14 counties. So we are going to be getting in contact with our county correspondents as well as we go. And we are also going to sit here to give our candid opinion as to what are some of those things that are happening, how things are unfolding in our country. We're going to be talking about them, and we are also going to be very much bold to speak truth to power. We're going to be talking about those things that affect your life and how we find a solution to those things. So it's not only about politics. We're going to be discussing things that affect your life, human interests, maybe health, education, sanitation, agriculture, all of those things. We are going to be discussing them on the Quality Breakfast Show. So if you are out there, maybe you have your business and you need advertisement, contact us, the Quality Breakfast Show. We are looking for a sponsor, right? We are looking for sponsor for this program to continue, for this program to stay. We need sponsor. Yeah, now we need sponsor. So we like for you to contact us. The number is screen right on your screen there. Just read the text that is screen right on your screen there. You will see our number there if you want to sponsor the Quality Breakfast Show. And in return, trust me, as long as you sponsor the program, we will definitely you have your right to advertise your businesses, advertise your companies. Yeah, you'll be able to advertise your products on the Quality Breakfast Show. And you also have the opportunity at any time to sit on the platform with us on the Quality Breakfast Show for you to be able to market your business, maybe talk about your organization, promote your business, that business that you are doing, that thing that you are doing for which you think customers are not coming. They are remaining on the shelf and being dusted out, right? So we are encouraging you, contact us, the Quality Breakfast Show. Definitely we have the solution to your prayers. We have the answers to your prayer. Because trust us, if you advertise on the Quality Breakfast Show, definitely your goods will be reaching to more than 200,000 Liberians and foreign nationals. We have about more than 11,000 followers, but we have more than 200,000 engagement in a month. So imagine your goods reaching to more than 200,000 persons, your product reaching to more than 200,000 persons. We're not saying those 200,000 persons, all of them will buy from you, but imagine them reaching 200,000 persons. So you will know how many, if maybe 1%, if 1% of those 200,000 persons decide to buy from you every month, that means you'll have 2,000 persons buying from you every month. So you see, 200,000 persons buying from you every month, that is, you're going to be making good money. So if just 1%, you're going to be making good money. So join us, come sponsor the program, the Quality Breakfast Show, and trust me, you will not regret. You will not regret. Because like I said, this program needs to continue and need to go on. So I just thought to come up and say that. So again, let me go for this break. When I come back, then we go into our program, the Quality Breakfast Show. My name is Ambassador Conan Rufus. I am your producer and presenter of the program.
Why are we still considering the presidency office of Mama Liberia to be a term? Why should we deviate from studying our note then later move to the teacher with bribery? Why? See, I'm not demanding you to believe in what I'm saying, but don't take these for granted. Just implement the following and see how we can defeat corruption. I rest my case. Ali Matata Fufani.
Ali Matata Fufani,
Yes.
can we defeat corruption?
Yes, we can.
But did you know that corruption existed before the creation of Mekan?
Yes, I know that corruption existed before the creation of my kind. That should not be the reason for us to innocate it. My decision is to eliminate corruption so that our posterity cannot be affected by it. As we all know that corruption is a great menace that has been in existence long before the creation of my kind. Overcoming it is a
I tell the Liberian people they owe me so much because I produce chief justices, I've produced bank governors.
time of struggle, but not impossible. As I said previously that corruption is a great menace, indeed it is. Why am I saying so? It is because corruption
Because there's a total breakdown of law and order in Liberia. There's no government on the grounds because of Mr. Tiller and Kumar irresponsible decisions that they made.
suggesting us to be his slavish victims. As for me, I consider corruption to be the laziest warrior because it needs the support of our spirit and bodies to accomplish its goals. If it's our spirit and bodies is needed before corruption become implemented, then why can we not say no to corruption?
It's all about journalism, right? High school journalism. That constitutes this press club. Press itself mean what? Journalists, right?
That is my question. Now we have reached into why you people were listening for. Why? Why can we not think of our dignity? Why can the government not stop being in self-interest? Why can we not stop practicing those dubious behavior in our educational system? Why can the government not think about the off-handed people?
Okay, welcome back, folks. So yeah, man, welcome wherever you are, however you are joining us. Welcome back to the Quality Breakfast Show, right? The Quality Breakfast Show comes to you from Monday to Friday. You're on your computer, your phones, your television, right? Because we are streaming live on Facebook as well as YouTube. So wherever you are, my name is Ambassador Conan Rufus. I am your producer and presenter for the program. So what are some of those things we are going to be talking this morning on the Quality Breakfast Show? What are some of those things we are going to be discussing on the Quality Breakfast Show? The issue of illicit jobs. The issue of illicit jobs is becoming alarming in our country. It has been, right? As you may be aware, it was one of the reasons that people really voted the Joseph Numa Boakai government into power. One of the reasons. But let me play this video. See this.
Cinco at DH office where there are a series of disadvantaged youth that were caught, and I'm lucky at the DH office. see, this is where I'm at the DA's office in Sinkang. Some disadvantaged youth were caught. We're here live in Sinkang this morning. These are some of them. This is what's happening now at Sinkang. This is what's happening.
So you saw that particular video. That was a scene at the headquarters of the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency, where they got an alleged just takers. These were young people, according to them, that take in drugs, and you saw that they were being flogged. But for me, I'm not. We will talk about the issue of them being flogged, but the issue of the drugs is becoming alarming in our country. This was one of the reasons that the former administration, the administration of former President George Manneh Weah, he was voted out. We heard people saying they were tired with drugs, we tired with Cooch. We heard Liberians singing those songs. Now, when the current president came into power, he declared drugs a national emergency. But listen, declaring drugs as a national emergency is not all to it. It is not all to it. There is more beyond declaring drugs as a national emergency. There is more. Because declaring drugs as a national emergency will not stop the importers from importing drugs into the country. Declaring drugs as a national emergency will not stop the sellers, those that sell it around, will not stop them from selling it. Declaring drug as a national emergency will not stop those that take in the drug, will not stop them from taking it in. It will not. It will definitely not stop them. So it is very much important that we as a people, we take the drugs business very seriously. It is very, very much important that we go beyond declaring drugs as a national emergency. We need to go beyond that. We need to go beyond that. Our people are dying, the young people like us, young people older than us, young people that are younger than us, young people that we are in the same age range, they are dying on a daily basis. People are getting crazy on a daily basis. This thing has become an epidemic right now in this country. It is an epidemic right now that every citizen needs to work together for the good of the country. Sometimes when we talk about the issue of drugs, everyone else we just focus on the government. Oh yes, the government have a very significant role to play in the issue of the fight against illicit drugs. The government has the right, has the power, they has the resources. They should give the resources, but guess what? You out there, the residents of various communities, the you that are in a home, parents, that their children are out there, parents that your children are not out there as well. You have a role to play. Community leaders, community dwellers, you have your role to play in the fight against illicit drugs in the country. It is very much important. Or else we are going to sit here and our country going to the entire generation, the next group of people that should be taking over the state, the next group of people that should be taking over the helm of authority in this country, they are going to be carried away, eaten by illicit drugs. and we have nothing to do. We're going to have drugs dealers at various offices. We're going to have drugs dealers at our executive mansion. We are going to have drugs dealers in our legislature. We are going to have drugs dealers at our judiciary. If we fail to do those things that we should do today, this is becoming alarming. It's becoming alarming. And we need to do something about that. We need to do something about that. Listen, as a parent, what are you doing for your kids? What are you doing in the community to stop the issue of illicit drugs in the community? What are you doing? Because your children are not involved into it, so you are complacent. Or because your children are involved, so according to you have talk, so you are tired. What are we doing? Listen, as a parent, you should be able to parent your children so that they will not go the wrong way. Oh yes, we know many of our young people, many of our kids these days, they are very hard-headed. We know these things. But it does not negate the fact that you should not give up. It doesn't mean that you should give up. No. It doesn't mean that you should give up. For some of us, when we allow our children to just do anything they feel like, we say, oh yeah, the boy is out of high school now, so let's give the boy change, let him enjoy himself. When our kids go to school, how many of us as parents, how many of us come from work, we observe our kids? How many of us go on the campuses of our various students, our children, so that we will know what is happening there? How many of us visit the campuses of our children to know how are they doing? How many of us? We do not do these things anymore. The only thing we are careful, we should pay the school fees. When they say, oh, Dad, I want this, Mom, I want this, you provide it. You feel that you are taking good care of your children. No, that is not all to parenting. Listen, that child is going on campus. You do not know what he or she is doing there. You do not know what he or she is doing there. Many of our kids these days, they behave two different ways. When they come home, they have different character. When they leave home, they have different character. So as a parent, you need to be very much far-sighted. Go on the campuses of your children. Get to know, ask their teachers, ask their principal. How are their performances? What are they doing? What are their lapses? So you will know these things and you'll be able to help your children. You'll be able to help your children. For some of our kids, they study small, and they carry on campus. They carry on campus. It is very much important, we as a people, parents, we need to look after our children properly. We need to look after our children. Let us make sure we parent our children properly. Sorry? Let us make sure we prepare them. Because our kids' future are being destroyed on a daily basis. For some of us, we leave the children very small. We allow them to start having their will. Listen, the issue, human rights is good, right? But as a Liberian, we have a culture to discipline our children. To train up our children properly, we have those culture. But because of these things, the human rights and all the things, so Human rights did not say you should not discipline your child. Human rights did not call for that. But many of us, we just allow the children to just be wayward, to do whatever they want to do. And this is wrong. This is wrong. And it is causing serious problem for the country. For some of us in the community, we have various ghettos, various drug centers in the community. But we acting as if to say we are not seeing them. We pass by them because our children are not involved into it. But guess what? Your children in the community, they will soon be influenced by those friends that go there. Yeah, they will soon be influenced by those friends that go to take in those drugs. So that's the reason why you as a parent, you need to take it very seriously. Listen, when you see a ghetto in your community, call the police, call the drugs enforcement agency. If possible, let the community dwellers fight for the community. Make sure you drive those drugs dealers out of the community. Imagine every community will drive drugs dealer. That means we'll have no community where drugs dealer will be. Then we will have no community where drugs dealer will be. But we sit compound, we just sit comfortably. We say, oh yeah, it's not our business. So the community chairman, the community leadership, they are sitting, they are saying they are the kids, they are saying the young people, they are saying other people involved into drugs dealing. But they sit and say, government, government, government. Everything is not government. We ourselves, in fact, we make the government. We ourselves must rise up to the occasion and fight for our very community, and fight for our home, and fight for our country. We ourselves must do those things. But we said we allow the drug dealer to just do things. Some of us, the community leaders, those drug dealers, they bribe us, they come, they give us money. We say we protect them. We protect them. But yeah, we say we blame government for everything. We blame the government for everything. Right now, I think there's a new set of drug that is coming. It's reportedly killing young people, lots of people. We saw what Kush did to people in this country. We saw what Kush did to our young people in this country. But there's a new set of drugs. I was just forgetting the name. I don't know if it's Spark or what, some kind of name they have. It is killing people. We are sitting at as if to say we do not know what is happening. Fellow Liberians, this is the time that we help in the fight against corruption. Oh yes, the government, the president have declared drugs as a national emergency. You know the reason why the president declares it as a national emergency? Because he wants for everyone, for every citizen of the country to put hand on deck, so that we will stand in the fight against illicit drugs in this country. We'll stand against illicit drugs in this country, so that we will fight, so that we will fight and win this epidemic. Listen, Ebola came in this country, we fought it and we won. Coronavirus came in this country. In fact, Liberia was graded. Liberia was celebrated for the fight against coronavirus. We were one of the few countries that really fought coronavirus to the fullest. We fought those things. What more about drugs? The only reason why we are not able to win this war, because every one of us are not fighting. Because every one of us are not fighting. We only want to sit and listen and look at the government. We only want to sit and just wait for government to fight drugs in this country. But guess what? The government can look at for drugs. You have to be the eye of the government out there. There are some of us, we have contact with people to DA, to the Liberia National Police. When the drugs enforcement, when people come to raid the community, Then that person call you. Then you inform the people in your community, say, hey, you need to move from here. The police come in. The DA people come in. These are things that we do. But here we sit and we say government is not doing anything in the fight against drugs in the country. It is wrong. We need to rise up to the occasion. We need to join the fight against illicit drugs in Liberia. We need to join the fight. The president cannot do it alone. The president cannot do it alone. Every one of us need to put hand on decks to fight the issue of this drugs business. Our people, our country is being destroyed. Our country is being destroyed gradually. Sometimes I sit and want to cry for Liberia. Where are we heading to? Where are we heading with the issue of the illicit drugs? What have been your role as a community, as a parent? What have been your role in the fight against drugs? Just think about it. What have been my role as a citizen of this country in the fight against drugs? What part have you played? We need to sit and just criticize. We need to sitting and criticizing will not solve any problem. But you need to partake in the fight against illicit drugs. When you see those people in your community, let the community do something about it. Call the police, call the DA, let them come. If possible, the citizen can arrest them, get on citizen arrest. Get on citizen arrest do not mean you should harm them, do not mean you should beat them. But the citizen can arrest those people, call the DA, call the Liberia National Police, and the police will carry them away. The DA will carry them away. We need to join the fight against corruption. Community leaders, parents, neighborhood, every one of us, we need to join together and fight against illicit drugs. The next group of people is the government. The government has the bigger responsibility. Hey, Mr. President, you declare war, you declare drugs as a national emergency. But like I said initially, it is not all to it. Declaring drugs as a national emergency is not all to it. No way. It's not all to it, Mr. President. It is not all to it. This is the time that the government invests in the fight against illicit drugs. This is the time. This is the time that the government fight against illicit drugs in the country. Oh yes. This is the time that the government. But listen, look at how many dollars those officers of the DA make. Some people they're making $50, some people $75. And again, we come on time. 1, 2, 3 months will pass before those months before one more money come. But yet, we expect to win the fight against drugs. Drug is a very huge business. So when those officers, sometimes when they go arrest those drugs, drugs dealers, when you go raid the various communities, the various ghettos, sometimes they are influenced. We are not saying it is good, but guess what? That man has his family. That man, children, they are starving. Then he goes somewhere, someone says, I will give you $500. The man, he making $50, $75. Someone says, I will give $2,500 United States dollars. These are the reasons why these people, they allow the people, they protect the people. They protect the drug dealers, because why? The government is not doing justice to these people. The government is not doing justice to these people. Listen, this is the time that the government focus on the LDA, increase the salary of officers of the LDA, increase the salary of people that fight drugs in this country. You need to increase the salary of them. People cannot be working 40 drugs that have, listen, the issue of drugs, it has money. That's the reason why I see more people. That's the reason you see the sales getting very much high in Liberia, because people are going into it. People are going into it. It has money. So if people that are fighting it, they themselves, they need to be well taken care of. If they're not well taken care of, the people that they are going to arrest, the people they are going to raid, those people will definitely, the people will not sit and give a cake, say come and arrest me. They will not sit and they say, oh yeah, come and do this to me. They will want to fight their way. And guess what? They will use the money from the drugs to fight their way. Sometimes we don't blame the people that give those people information, especially from the LDA. Don't blame them, because they are not well taken care of. We are not supporting them. We're not supporting their behavior, but because they have not been well taken care of. Sometimes we hear the thing that officers of LDA, when they go raid, they take people properties. They take people money. The only reason these people do these things because they're not able to take care of their family, and their family depending on them. Their family depending on them, so they are not able to take care of their family because their salary is very small, their benefit is very small, and it is not coming on time. So when they go, they want to find something, because when that man goes home, his wife, his children looking up to him, his wife and children, they are looking up to him. Other extended family members say, hey, this guy is working. He works with DEA. So they look up to him. And this man do not want to be disgraced. This man do not want to be a father where he's not able to take care of his family. He do not want his family to be out there. So he will try to find another means. It is very much important that the government will focus on our DA officials. We need to focus on the fight against drugs by giving our officers some benefit. Yeah. If we can do those things, it will be okay for us. It will be very much okay. Till we will stand, they will say, yes, we're ready to fight illicit drugs in this country. Then the government will knock our chest to say, yes, we are fighting illicit drugs. This is the time. This is the time that we invest in the LDA. That's it. The next thing government needs to focus on is the issue of rehabilitation. Focus on the rehabilitation center. That's the reason why sometimes I love Senator DeLong. Although what he did is not big, but he's transforming the life of citizens of the country. Government, we need to have a national rehabilitation center where when we get those just dealers, those people that are taking drugs, those young people, we take them there. We rehabilitate them, give them something, educate them. These few days we're talking about the issue of rest. We have lots of land in this country. Tata Clarence Monmouth can say, when we talk about we have all the land, but when we talk about rest, then we're looking on the sea. And when India will send rest, but we have all the land beyond us. We have all of the land beyond us, but we are looking on the sea. As to when rest will come from India, when rest will come from China. We have the manpower. Those people that are involved into illicit drugs, when you arrest them, you get them to have a national rehabilitation center. Take them to the rehabilitation center where you will rehabilitate them. You give them training, maybe into agriculture, into rice production. After that, send them somewhere where they will be able to grow rice, where they will be able to grow agricultural product, so that Liberia will benefit. They will be good sons and daughters of the state. But we are not doing it. We are not doing it. When we arrest them, we carry them, we put them in jail. They just sit in jail after some time, they free them, they go. In fact, they can get worse. They get worse. When they come from prison, they get worse. And this is bad. This is frustrating. Let's be clear. This is frustrating. Our people deserve better. Our people deserve better. Our people deserve better. And Liberia itself deserves better in the for jobs. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, you are watching Quality News TV Liberia, and the program is the QBS, the Quality Breakfast Show. I am Ambassador Conan Rufus. I am your producer and presenter of the program, the Quality Breakfast Show. So today we are talking about the issue of illicit drugs in our country. The fight against illicit drugs. What can we do? Listen, the community need to do a part. The home, we need to play our part in the home. As family. The government need to play its part. Yeah. The government needs to play its part. But many folks just sit and look at the government. So, Mr. President, this is the time that we focus on rehabilitating our youth. Listen, we can make budget allocation every year. We do not have to use 1 year to build this National Rehabilitation Center. Every year, even if there 5 million or 2 million every year, give it to LIS, the Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment, to build a very huge building, huge center. Every year allocate maybe 2 million or 5 million. Every year allocate 2 million or 5 million. Every year allocate them towards that structure. Build a very gigantic structure. The next thing we will start to budget, maybe in the next 5 years. 2 to 3 years time, we're able to build a very gigantic structure. The next thing we try to budget for the equipment that will be placed there. It will be another way of providing job for Liberians. And at the same time, we'll be fighting illicit drugs in the country. Yeah. Because guess what? When we build when that rehabilitation center is built, we'll have doctors, we'll have nurses, who have counselors, who have psychologists. All of these people will be there to take good care of our people. We need people to cook for them. We need a national. It is not an emergency. It is a national emergency. The issue of rehabilitation center, it should be a national emergency right now in Liberia. to rehabilitate. When we have, maybe after every 2 years, we put a new set of people. After people going down and spending 2 years, when they get out, we have job for them to do. And maybe agriculture, maybe that person is a plumber, or that person is a beautician. Find something for them to do. Teach them something for them to do. That person is an electrician.